Hello, this is Kelly Street with AttorneySync, and I want to talk to you today about law firm link building strategies. Link building continues to be the best way that our clients have found that we can build out their business and get them the best leads coming into their law firm. That being said, link building is something you have to be very careful about doing. You want to make sure that you are working with a reputable company who is not putting your website and linking you to kind of the black hat or other websites that are actually going to sink your ratings and your law firm then to help and boost it. So I want to be careful there. As I mentioned, I am Kelly Street, Director of Marketing at AttorneySync, and we work with law firms to help them build out their business and get more clicks, calls, and clients online. So let's start with some free strategies that you can use for your law firm link building. First of those is outreach. So this is the beginning of what link building is. This is where you're going to be contacting people to ask them if they can put an article that you've written on their blog or on their website. And you kind of need to understand, in order to do this, where would be most helpful for your content to be other than on your website online. Second strategy is guest posting. Pretty simple, just writing on other people's blogs and websites. Also being careful about where you post here with this and who you're letting post on your website if you're trying to do reciprocal posting. Another great tactic is unlinked mentions. So this is where you can find the mentions of your law firm or yourself online. You can search for employee mentions. So that would be your name as a practicing lawyer or any lawyers in your firm. Your company mentions, so anywhere that your law firm is mentioned online that you're not aware of. And then, of course, content mentions. So if you wrote a particular blog post, you can write in the name of the post and then your website and see if that post did get shared or linked anywhere else online that you're not aware of. And then kind of similar to that, link reclamation. So that's where you can find your content that was shared but not linked back to your website, and then go to that source and say, hey, you shared my blog post here. Can you please just link to us so we can make sure to kind of sort of get credit for it? And then, of course, another typically free strategy is directory listings. There are so many directories for lawyers and specific to law firms that are at least have a free listing to start. And you can build up from there and decide if you want to do a paid listing. But we'll go into the directories later, but let's first talk about the types of links that you can get. So there are relationship links. These are great because they really help establish your authority and expertise, especially if you're doing blogging, if you're doing Haro, help a reporter out, and being a journalist source. Twitter can also be a source to kind of try to build relationships, and you're putting content on Twitter, and then potentially journalists or bloggers are picking that up to talk about the things you're tweeting about. After that, we've got philanthropic links, so scholarships and donations. These are things that if you're doing at your law firm, you definitely want to be linking back to your firm and talking about them. And then, of course, content-based links. This is typically what people think of with the co-branded content or blogging, but also something I've discovered is coining a new term. I definitely wouldn't recommend everyone do this, but it's definitely something interesting you could try if there's a new law or a change or something that happens in your practice area that you could try to create a new phrase and see where you could go from there. So let's talk about those online profiles and directories. So there are a lot of legal specific directories. FindLaw, Avo, Lawyers, Lawyer.com, all of the sites that I have listed here A lot of them have a free option. Most of them have a paid upgrade option where you can pay to um, present yourself, at the top of the screen or make your profile bold, that sort of thing. But definitely recommend getting your law firm signed up on as many of these as apply to you, and starting out at first with a free option and then seeing if paid makes sense. And of course, also claiming all of your other online profiles, your Facebook, LinkedIn, Better Business Bureau, Google My Business. We talk so much about Google My Business and claiming that listing here. If you haven't done that, that is top priority. There are some digital marketing experts who actually think that your website could eventually be replaced by your Google My Business listing, way years ahead of time, but just making sure that you're putting emphasis on that and filling out those profiles there. Just a quick overview on law firm link building strategies. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, Kelly at AttorneySync.com. Thanks so much.